Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin. Yesterday we had slightly higher CPI than expectation, and Bitcoin had a little bit of a drop in pump up again. So the question is, are we going to go higher now, or are we going to see one more drop incoming? Today's video I'm going to explain to you short-term, long-term what to expect. Of course, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, guys, if you're new, because we post one video about crypto trading every single day. So yesterday I was saying that in a case of a high CPI, we could have seen a drop of Bitcoin going down to $87,000 to $88,000, and then straight away Trump came with an amazing tweet saying that. Says lower interest rates will go hand in hand with tariffs. Pretty much, was suggesting during this tweet, which came after the CPI, that he would like to lower interest rates. I like the fact that Donald Trump is basically managing, controlling all the market. But there is something I really want to show you right now here to ensure, of course, full transparency all the time. In the VIP group, guys, this is my analysis from yesterday with BTC. You can see I was saying that if the CPI would have come high, we could have gone down to 87, 88,000. But personally, I believe in this scenario, a quick sweep to $93,000 to $94,000 and then a rebound, because we are due for a short squeeze. You can see over here, plenty of liquidation, my levels for a long or a short, 93 to 94, 100 to 101. And also you can see over here with my call, calling for a Bitcoin long, 95.3 entry 1, 93.8, 91.7, blah, blah, blah. Selling 50%. If I get stopped out, I will re-enter around $95,000, re-enter, make lots of money. Guys, again, this is the power of the VIP group. We made money again. With my call from also one of my pro member calls as well about Solana. Guys, that's the way. Let's see. Technical analysis is superior to anything else. So we were already talking about so much about a rebound a few days ago. I can show you the proof what I did in the analysis, everything. So if you haven't done so, guys, if you want like a proper community of professional traders where we really think about data and no BS, what you have to do is to come on the VIP group. There is a link in the description with a trailer over here, and also with our trading results since the last past pretty much year. Very high success rate, everything documented over here. And also, if you want to trade with one of the best non-KYC exchanges, guys, there's also like a very good competition. We have so many, also a cashback, 10% cashback up to $20,000. Guys, what you have to do is to join Blowfin. Great exchange. There is a link in the description as well. Don't make this opportunity to go away. Only for 50 people. If you put, let's say, for example, $10,000 deposit, they're going to give you $1,000 to trade for free. So grab the opportunity, guys. Very important. But now let's talk about BTC and let's see where we are. Guys, I've been saying this for such a long time. Right now, if you have a look from a macro point of view, the situation hasn't changed. This one, from a macro point of view, looks like an uptrend. Okay, that's what I can see right now. I can see this. Let's see. And unless we're going to start to close a weekly candle below this 9-day moving average, then I can't say that we are in a downtrend. I'm sorry, but everybody's probably going to hate me. Everybody's saying, oh, but we want 80,000, 78,000, the crypto crash, no altcoin season and all that, where Bitcoin is looking like this. I'm sorry, but I can't say anything about that. Today is going to be very important. We're going to have PPI, also I think unemployment rate, and that could also put us down to this level. But at the same time, looking at the macro point of view, this looks good. I'm not going to say right now that this is going to happen, but I'm saying that we are still holding this 9-day moving average quite well. We can also observe from, for example, the volume footprint where we are. So I'm not saying that, oh, this looks super bullish, now we're going to go to the moon, 200,000 is next. But at the same time, I mean, we had so many sell-off around this area, around when we were at, where was that? 103, 107,000. So we sold, they sold at 1,000. It was minus 1,000 in volume at this point over here. But right now, you can see there is a diminishing delta, meaning that there are more buyers than sellers. If this is going to continue, of course, it's going to help us to push ourselves higher. And again, I'm not saying that we're going to go macro level now, we're going to go to the moon to 130, 140, which, I hope so. But at the same time, you can't even say that we're going to go down. So we are basically stuck in the middle. That's what's happening right now. We're stuck in the middle. The market is undecided because of CPI, Donald Trump, tariffs, and all of that. So we just have to basically take day by day. That's why I'm saying you got to count to the VIP, guys, because that's what we do. We trade lots of time, day by day to make money um, every day, pretty much. So looking at the short-term point of view with BTC, this is the situation. That's where we are right now, and that's what you had to take into consideration. So we had a break to the upside here. We had a retest. We went up. Now we're going down again. We are pretty much stuck in between a rock and a hard place. So if it was me, if I was about to place a trade, and this is not financial advice, what I will be looking for right now is going to be to see if Bitcoin is going to be able to break now this important level of resistance. And if it's going to be able to break this resistance at this point at 98,000, then I could be seeing BTC to continue to go higher and then potentially touch the retracement of Fibonacci at 61.8% or $102,800. So if you're going to be able to break this point, we could be pushing up to potentially 100,500, then have a retest of this breakout, and then continue to go up here. But again, we are below this point here. So if we're not going to be able to break it, we're going to continue to go down. There is a risk that this is going to happen. We're going to go down, perhaps following this channel, and then to go down at this point here, and then have a rebound. But so what I'm trying to say, and I probably saw before, I'm going to go and show you again. That's what professional traders do. Professional traders don't go and enter a long or a short based on opinions, based on, I think, they think, he thinks. No, we wait for the right opportunity. That's why we are successful here. That's why we have a very high level of success, because we wait for the right moment with the liquidity heat maps, order flow, technical analysis. Everything has to be in the right place at the extreme to basically have a statistical advantage. That's what you have to look for. So right now, if somebody asks me where is going to be going now Bitcoin from here, to be honest, I don't care, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to short if it goes here. I'm going to go long if I go here. I'm still in my position here now. I'm still in my position. So if you're going to continue to go higher, I might sell at this point. If it goes down to here, I'm going to rebuy back in at this level and then ride the wave up again. So that's what you have to look for. Now, let's have a look at something else. For example, like the Bitcoin. Let's see if it's going to upload here. This is my Bitcoin spot. I want to go to show you the Bitcoin dominance chart. People are asking me about alt season. They're asking me about, when is alt season? When is going to come? Alt season is over and blah, blah, blah. I don't believe, alt season is over at the slightest. I think it's just probably just a correction. This one. But anyway, so alt season, we can see the Bitcoin dominance has dropped a little bit, slightly bit. We are pretty much over here. We're still in a channel. To be honest, right, you don't see any significant, I would say, downside. So what it could be going from here right now, easily, it could be going down and retest this point, because we had a breakout. You can see we had a breakout. We could be seeing a retest up to here, going to this level, and then go down again. That could be a possibility. We could be seeing a drop down to this area and then to continue to go down. That's another possibility. So again, you have to take this into consideration. There is a time where you have to trade and time where you don't have to trade. Very simple. We can also have a look and observe, for example, the volume footprint. Let's have a look at the volume footprint from this area to see what our friends, market makers, are doing. Are they buying here? Are they selling? We have a positive, negative delta. What is the situation here? Okay, you can see that we had positive delta, positive, 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 and then we have now a minus 35 trillion. And what does it mean? We're going to go back into to this point. Look at this. Minus 6 trillion, plus 2 trillions, whatever. Look at that. Minus 35 trillions. What is it telling us? It's telling us that insiders, market makers, are actually selling BTC to put them potentially into altcoins. In general, this is quite powerful, especially looking at the, for example, candle that we had at this point, where we had 13 trillion volume. Here we have minus 35 trillion. It means that probably low enough. It means that potentially We still don't have the confirmation, but they're selling around here to then to put the money into BTC. So the question is you ask yourself is, if we're not going to have alt season, why then are they actually, the insiders are selling from here and then put them into from BTC and put them into altcoins? Again, that's a question you got to ask yourself. I don't have the answer, so please let me know. Now, let's also talk about alt season. Alt season, we are here at the moment. We were into this, we can say, pennant. We broke the pennant. Again, we were talking about yesterday that there is a nice positive delta around here, but at the moment, I gotta be honest on that. I don't tell you. That's the I would say the power of my community and myself as a person. I don't tell you BS. I'm very transparent with what I do. And does this look bullish? No, doesn't look like bullish at all. Like really, doesn't look bullish. Um, doesn't mean we're not gonna go higher. I didn't say that, but at the same time, that's what I'm afraid. That's what you had to take into consideration. Is that once we're gonna go at this point, okay, we had a big drop at this point, and we can call this one wave A. Okay, we can call it wave A. Then we can have a B, and the B is gonna go and try to correct and reclaim this diagonal support that we broke at this point. And then after B, guess what happens? We're gonna have C, which is gonna correspond to this diagonal support here. Okay, that's what could be happening. And again, if it's gonna go down at this point, that's all I can see. So again, if it's always a if. Okay, so if we're gonna go to this point, then be careful, because what could be happening, I'm gonna go and cancel to show you a little bit better. In general, what you can see is something like this. It's gonna go up, it's gonna try to reclaim this area, but there is a diagonal resistance at this point. Then it could be going down. Who knows? It's going to go down to this point, or it may be even a little bit higher. And then potentially we can be doing this. The reason why I could be expecting this kind of scenario is the fact that in general, to see a proper macro reversal in a nice pump, you want to see in general like what we call a bullish divergence on the RSI. And right now we still haven't had one. So total free, I would be actually very bullish if altcoins, they're going to do this, then go down at this point to show on the RSI something like this, which is going to show what we call a bullish divergence. And then once you're going to have a bullish divergence, then what you're going to see is going to be a proper breakout to the upside. But again, if we consider the macro point of view, we can see on the weekly chart is that that's where we are. And unless somebody tell me otherwise, to me, this one is a retest. We could be going easily, could be the end of the bull markets, Noah season, and blah, blah, blah. To me, that's all I can see. I can see us to probably try to go up here again, as I explained to you yesterday, go up to here, maybe have a rejection down at this point, and then up again. That's what I can see right now. But again, anything is possible. We could be having a recession, whatever. But from a technical point of view, to me, it looks more like a consolidation before breaking out. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I'm expecting. And what is my plan every time? I told you guys, if we're going to go to Bitcoin to $87,000, $88,000, I'm going to buy more spot. I'm going to load up my bags on altcoins. If we're not going to go down there, I'm loaded with altcoins and all that. So that's pretty much, I don't care. But anyway, I really hope this video was helpful to, I guess, make you understand what it could be the next move for BTC. And as I said before, if you want to really be in a community where we talk crypto and really provide data every single day, the latest data, and also Bitcoin altcoin analysis for you to, I guess, to be able to trade, guys, come on the VIP group, best community in the world. But otherwise, I wish you an incredible day ahead of you, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for another video. Take care and see you soon.